Third time's a charm. Give everybody a few minutes to hop on. Excuse me, to hop on here. It's a beautiful day in sunny California. The time difference, still processing. Yay, Courtney. Hey, beautiful. Thank you so much for hopping on here. I appreciate you. How's the audio? It's good? Perfect. Yay. I'm visiting California and the time difference is still being processed. All right, we have Laurel. All right, hey Laurel. Happy Thursday, ladies. Hope you're having a marvelous, marvelous day and evening. We'll give everyone else just kind of like a minute or so to hop in. In the meantime, we can already start getting comfortable as we can, as every day we change. So just be mindful of where you are. What comfort looks like for you today might be different than yesterday, and that's okay. Perfect. So we'll do a nice restorative stretch today. Nothing too vigorous. Obviously, we're still healing, some of us, so I will be mindful of that. And we'll get started. So we'll start in a nice comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you. You can be on your hips, you could extend your legs, crisscross applesauce, you can put your feet all the way up here, whatever is comfortable for you. Straightening the spine, relaxing your shoulders, hands on your knees, palms facing up towards the sky, gently tucking in the chin, relaxing your jaw and the muscles on your face. Taking a moment to observe your breath, becoming aware of the inner body, quieting the mind, focusing on your breath through this practice. Knowing that your body is your teacher, I am here to guide you. But listen to your body and adjust appropriately. And with this breath, inhale through your nose, deepen, elongate that breath, expand on that inhale. Fill all the way up. And when you're ready, exhale out from your mouth. Relax the shoulders. Exhale completely, contracting the belly back to the spine. And on the next inhale, same thing, inhaling through your nose. Nice long deep breath for about 6 seconds. And when you're ready, exhale from your mouth. Let it all go. Full breath out. Breathing in through our nose. And with this breath, I want you to scan the body from the head down your shoulders, all the way to the base of your spine. And see if there's any specific areas that need some extra space, some extra light and love. And bring your awareness to that specific space. And with the inhale, we're going to bring the breath exactly to where you need it, whether it's your neck, your shoulders, your knee, your hips. Breath all the way in, allow that space to be expanded, right? Moving all that tight energy away, and then exhale it all the way out. And release the tension, release the stiffness, any emotions of pain, just observe them. Bring love into the awareness and then release. Allow an intention to come from your heart for this practice. Whatever it may be that you're seeking is also seeking you. So bring that to the forefront of your mind. Your mind is a magnet. And throughout this practice, bring the awareness back to that intention whenever you may need it. Take a moment to connect with your heart, mind, and body. And exhale, arms out, palms facing up towards the sky. Extend those arms, relax those shoulders, and just slowly begin to lift your arms, raising them up above your head, feeling the weight of love in the palms of your hands. Inhale, reach up, hands together. Exhale, bring the hands to the center of your chest, thumbs gently touching. And take a moment to take a deep breath in through your mouth, through your nose. Extend, bringing that chest up against your hands, bringing love and light into the body, into your heart. Exhale out, interlace your fingers, push forward, bringing the fingers facing you, palms facing away from you. Inhale up, bringing the arms up above your head, arms to the sides of the ears, pushing that chest forward, opening it up. Exhale, we're gonna round our spine down, hands down, release. Exhale all the way out and pushing forward and up, inhaling up. We'll do this a few times, bringing those arms back, chest open, exhale down. Beautiful, ladies. Just releasing that, the shoulders. And one more, pushing those arms forward and up. Bringing those arms back, chest open, or you can gaze up if you'd like, just to really emphasize that stretch. And exhale down, roll the spine down, belly button comes in, exhale down. Hands to your knees, gently come back to center. Bring the right ear over the right shoulder and gently begin to rotate your neck, bringing the back of the head towards the back of the body, the left ear over the left shoulder, and gently round it forward, chin to your chest, and create a circle that works for you. Just gently moving towards the right. Inhaling as you go back, exhaling as you go down, bringing all your love right to your neck. Take two more in this direction. Emphasize your breathing to calm the mind. If your mind is focused on your breath, it cannot think that much. And that's the goal, is to calm our thoughts down. On the last one, allow your neck just to hang forward, chin to your chest for a moment. Relax the jaw, the muscles on your face, and switch direction, bringing the left ear over the left shoulder, rounding your neck in the opposite direction. Beautiful. And just breathing in. And out as you go down. Good. Perfect. Come back to center. And now we're going to do no, which is looking over the left shoulder and looking over the right shoulder. And just taking your time, inhaling on one side, exhaling to the other. Really gazing over the shoulder to deepen your stretch. A few more. Back to center. Now we say yes. So bring the head back, stretching the throat. You can stick out the tongue. Close the jaw. Exhale down from your nose. Inhaling up through your nose. And just say yes, bringing it all the way back. You could stick out the tongue, stretch your jaw. It feels really good. And close, exhale down. 2 more of these. Inhaling all the way back, feeling the deep stretch in your throat. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Returning back to center. Bringing the fingers to the front of your shoulder blade, thumb in the back, elbows out to the side of the body. Inhaling, elbows up. Exhaling, shoulder blades back and down. So inhaling up, exhaling back and down. And this just takes the weight off of our shoulders, which is good. We don't need to carry the world on our shoulders. Inhaling up, exhaling back and down. 2 more of these in this direction. Inhaling up, inhale back and down. And just when it goes down, feel all of that weight coming right off of the shoulders, opening up the shoulder blades behind you, exhaling down. Last one, pause and switch direction, bringing the elbows forward, inhaling up, exhaling down. Beautiful work. Shoulders are important. 2 more. Last one. Release the hands, bring the hands to the knees. You can actually grip your knees this time, so palms facing down. We're going to move into our hips, bringing the right hip over to the right side, bringing it back over to the left, chest forward, and again. So creating the same circle with your neck, but now with your hips. So we're bringing it around town. You might feel it in your hips. You'll feel it in your thighs, even your shoulders. And as you inhale, you release back. Exhale forward. You can close your eyes here. Just take a moment, go in your own flow. This is very unique to each and every one of us. Whatever feels right. You can go as deep or as gentle as you may like. And when you're ready, pause in the front and go ahead, just switch direction. Bringing it all the way back. Exhale forward. Good work. And for the last one, you're gonna lean forward, reach with your arms out in front of you until you feel resistance. Keeping those hips on your mat, exhale down, relax the forehead on your mat. And release, relax your shoulders, relax your elbows. And if your forehead isn't all the way on your mat, just relax it wherever you are. So allow your shoulders, your forehead, your elbows, everything to be really heavy and just kind of melting forward, breathing into that lower back. This is a good release for lower back pain. Just exhale, melting away all the tightness. And gently place your hands back and gently walk your way up forward. And now we're going to stretch our hips out. So you could keep your hips as crisscross applesauce, or you can go ahead and extend both legs out. But pretty much what we're going to do is lift our hips just gently off the mat a little bit, okay? So placing your hands really firmly on your mat, bringing your shoulder blades together behind you, pushing through the chest. placing those knees on the mat, you're going to gently lift your hips, push them up, keep the neck softened, relaxing the muscles on your face, just breathing gently into those hips. Yep, take it for 2 breaths. Gently exhale, release, come back onto your mat. Now we're going to switch feet. So whichever one was in front, you are going to put behind and vice versa. And you might feel a difference in your hips, which is okay. If you have your legs in front of you, just challenge yourself for a second. Lift, really pushing in from your hands. So your hands are going to support you, pushing from your hands into your arms, keeping your arms nice and strong. Push chest open. Exhale up. This is really good for our digestive and all the organs in our belly. So breathe, expand that stomach of yours and breathe into the lungs, all the way down to the base of the spine. And just exhale gently, slowly, slowly bring those hips back down. Come back up to center. Extend your arms out. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Bring the left hand over to the right knee, the right hand in the back of the body, reaching up and over your right shoulder. Place your hand close to the back of the body, as close as it may go. Well, you can use your fingers or your palm of the right hand, and using the left hand against the right knee to pivot a little bit deeper. So you want to use the hand to reach further over the right shoulder. Take 2 deep breaths. Breathing into the base of the spine. And on your exhale, slowly release. Beautiful. Inhale, both arms up. Reach, reach, reach. And twisting opposite hand. So the right hand over on the left knee, the left hand comes close to the back of the body, and you twist up and over the left shoulder. And twist, twist, twist. Breathing into the back of the spine. One more. Exhale, return back to center. Beautiful, ladies. Now we're going to extend our legs out if they aren't already. And you're going to bring the right foot into the left leg and open up that left leg as wide as possible, keeping your spine nice and straight, hips on the earth. We'll just do a gentle stretch, reaching down your left foot, inhaling, right arm up for a nice stretch all the way from your right fingertips to your right hip. Breathing into your hips, opening up those sockets with your breath. That's how powerful we are. And breathe into it. Deep. If you'd like, you can go ahead and twist up and over the left leg and bring your forehead as close to your leg as possible while using your hands against your thigh, your heel, maybe even your foot, to just lean into it. And give this leg some love, some gratitude, and just be gentle with yourself through this practice. The further you go, the more you exhale, the better. Gently, gently rise. Coming back up. Nice. We're going to switch. So just be gentle as you extend the right leg. Bring the left foot into your right leg. Yep. Take your time. Good job, core. Beautiful. And now we're just going to do the same thing on our right side. So we're going to reach for our right foot. If it's okay if we find our right shin, maybe even our thigh, whatever it might be, just use something on your right leg to help you deepen the stretch, gazing up as you reach with your Left arm up and over, keeping the left hip on the mat. It will want to rise and lift itself, but just come back if you need to a little bit to keep the left hip on the mat. And you're going to stretch and reach from the left side of your body. Breathing into your left hip, twisting up and over your left leg, bringing the chest and melting it over the right leg. Two more breaths. Inhaling through your nose. Exhale from your mouth. And gently walk those hands back up. And we'll come into a butterfly. Keeping the heels as close to the inner body. Be gentle with yourself. If there's one leg that can't do it, we're just gonna leave that leg out. And straighten the spine. We're just gonna gently lean up and over the heels of our feet. We can gently relax the top half of our bodies. So whatever this looks like for you, it could look like this, or you can deepen it as much as you would like. It's really to breathe into those inner thighs. And every exhale, you deepen the stretch. Good work. Gently bring the hands back. Come roll up back to center. Bring the shoulder blades back, both feet forward. Now we're going to melt over both legs for a nice forward fold, restorative forward fold. So reaching for your feet. If not, using your legs, straightening the spine first, going forward and then down, gazing almost at your kneecaps, melting your shoulders, softening the muscles on your face, relaxing your jaw, melting your heart over your legs, really, really letting go of the neck and the shoulders. It's almost like they're hanging, and that's a good feeling. Relying on your hips and your legs as the foundation. Breathing in deeply through your nose, exhaling out from your mouth. And gently, on the next exhale, walk your hands back up to center. Shoulder blades back. Now we're going to bend our knees, come up into a tabletop position. Both knees and both hands firmly on the mat, the wrist underneath your shoulders, fingers spread out as wide as possible, and you're actually going to grip the mat. Knees below your hips, toes flat on the mat, gaze forward. This is a tabletop position, tailbone all the way up towards the sky. You're gazing forward on that inhale. Exhale, tucking in the spine, bringing the chin to your chest, shoulder blades up for a cat pose. Exhale, release, drop the belly, tailbone comes up, gaze forward back to where we started. Doing that a few times, tucking it all the way in, bringing in the tailbone, bringing in the chin. Exhale, bring the tailbone up towards the sky, gazing forward. Two more of these, ladies, bringing it all the way in. On the inhale, squeeze at the top. Exhale, releasing. Good work. Last one, inhaling in, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then exhale, just go ahead and release it. Now we're gonna leave our hands and our knees super still, but you're gonna move that tailbone. So just gently moving it up, around and in. It's like these little circles just with your tailbone. Right, kind of popping it up. Just kind of do what your body is calling you to do in this one. This is very intimate, very special and unique to each of us. Whatever you feel like energy at the bottom of the spine, you kind of wag your tail. And then come back to center. Tabletop position. Exhale, the right leg goes out. Nice long stretch from your right hip to your toes. And bounce, bringing the weight to the toes and forward. Right, that's a nice deep stretch. Gazing forward. And we're gonna drop our right foot on the inside, so towards the toes. We're gonna keep our left hand on the mat. And we're gonna balance ourselves on our left side of the body, bringing our right, yes, good job. Right arm up, keeping alignment from the right fingertips down to your left hand, right? Opening up those hips, pushing those hips kind of forward. Take another breath here, deepening in from the breath with your fingers, and exhale down. Beautiful work. Back to a tabletop position. Bringing the left leg back. We'll change sides. Again, bringing the weight onto the left toes. Kind of just going back and forth a little bit, observing your left hip all the way down to your toes. We're going to do the same thing. So keeping the right knee exactly how it is on the mat, just dropping the inside of the left foot, keeping the right hand firmly on the mat, opening up, bringing the left hand above, reaching. You can do the left hand straight up or even reaching even further than that, keeping the balance on your left foot, placing the entire foot on the mat, reaching for this. Breathing in, the breath is your balance. So focus in on your breathing to maintain your balance. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, bring that left hand down, back to your tabletop position. Good work. We'll go into a child's pose, bringing the toes together, opening up your knees, pushing your hips against your heels, reaching with your arms as far forward they will go, and melting your hips into your heels, your chest down onto your mat. Relax your forehead here, softening the fingers, the elbows, the shoulders, all the muscles on your face, and just release and relax in this child's pose for a few moments. We'll take our time here. This is very restorative for our bodies, for our minds. And stay present with your body, breathing intentionally on every breath. In through your nose, out from your mouth. In through your nose, and out from your mouth. Every exhale is an opportunity to let go. Yeah, it's just nice child's pose. Beautiful work. And gently just gaze up towards your fingertips. Make your way up back to a tabletop and now into a cobra. So we're actually going to drop our hips forward. Keeping your feet flat on the mat, bringing those shoulder blades together behind you, opening them up, gazing forward. Now we're going to do that a few times at your own speed. So coming into a child's pose, inhaling, rolling that spine forward, pushing those hips forward, and exhaling. And then again. There's a few ways to do this. You can go straight back and straight forward, or you can rotate on your knees, bringing them forward to the left, back to the right. So whatever feels good for you. Yep, whatever feels good for you. Take your time. Take 2 more in this direction. Exhaling as you go forward, inhaling as you go back. Good job, core. It's beautiful. Great job. And 1 more in this direction. And then we're going to bring our hips back onto our heels. And we're going to switch. Yep, push those hips forward, feeling that lower back. Good job. And then in the up. Yep, go in the opposite direction now. Good work. Last one, we're going to stay in Cobra, which is hips forward. We're actually just going to melt onto our bellies. So bringing those hands down. Good. And bending the right knee, reach for your right foot. Gazing forward. Now switch. Bring the right foot down, reach for the left foot. Bringing it as close to your glutes. Nice back leg stretch. Bring both legs down. Again, bring the right knee in, and you're actually going to bring both feet in and bring those shoulder blades together and do your best here. It's okay if you are not able to lift your chest off the mat, but if you are, bring your chest gently off the mat, gazing forward, bringing those heels in, maybe bringing your knees off the mat just a little bit. And then exhale, release, bring the forehead down, release your legs, toes flat. Take a moment on your belly. Press both hands into the sides of your chest. So the right hand on the right side of your chest, the left hand on the left side. We're just going to push into a deeper cobra, almost like a push up, where you're going to push all the way back, fully opening up. Exhale, we're going to come in to our plank. So you're going to activate your feet, lift the body off the mat, take a moment in your plank, and then exhale, bring those hips up towards the sky. Melt your heels into your mat, push the mat away from you with your fingers. So you're bringing the shoulder blades all the way back and up towards the sky. Take a moment in your first downward facing dog of the day, bending each knee one at a time. So melting in one heel, bending the other knee, and switch. Good work. Now melt both heels into your mat, gaze up towards your fingertips, and we're going to tiptoe to the front of our mats. Inhale, halfway up, straight back, gaze forward, exhale, forward fold,
We're going to take a moment in this forward fold, almost like a rag doll. You're going to bend your knees gently and melting your body from the hips, your shoulders, your head, all the muscles, your hands. You can tuck them in under your feet or just bring your hands around your legs. Just let go. Kind of rock side to side now. And gently, vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly making your way up. Bring the shoulder blades all the way up. Exhale them down. Let's release your fingers behind you. Pushing those hips forward. Shoulder blades back. Taking a moment to feel this moment in mountain pose, which is standing on your 2 feet, connecting with all 4 corners of your feet, straightening up your posture, squaring your hips, relaxing your shoulder blades all the way down away from your ears, palms facing forward, opening. Softening your jaw. Just take a moment in mountain pose to feel your strength that you have. Good. For every exhale, you imagine that there's roots coming in to the center of the universe from the bottom of your feet. And gently begin to lift, raising your arms up towards the sky. With your right hand, grab your left wrist, twist up and over the right side of your body. Pushing that left hip out. Good work. Come back to center. Switch. Left hand over the right wrist. Reach up and over to the left side of your body. Pushing that right hip out. Staying grounded on your 2 feet. Coming back to center. Exhale, both hands down. And we're going to just gently bring our knees into a slight bend. And we're going to massage our knees simply by creating a circle with them, right? Keeping the chest open. Just take your time. You're going to go in one direction and then the other. And gently find a nice seated space for yourself. So melting over the heels, pushing those hips back. We're going to come into a chair pose. Finding some strength, believing in your legs, relaxing those shoulders, gaze up between your arms. Releasing for 2 more breaths. Exhale, forward fold, melting those hands down, gazing at your knees, really allowing your neck to relax. And we're going to walk our feet out hip width apart. So you're walking them out from being together to being apart. You're going to gaze forward and then down, melting as a wide-legged forward fold, placing your left hand in the center of the mat, inhaling, right arm up for a twist. Exhale, right arm comes down, place the right arm on your mat, right hand, and lift the left arm up. And if there's some reason you can't touch the mat, you could always bend your knees or use a pillow or a block underneath your hand. Both hands come down. Now we're going to point our toes away from us and come into a yogi squat. Okay, so the toes away from us, heels to the inside of the body,
And you're gonna melt your hips in the center. So core, take this easy, see how that feels. Yeah, you can come right down to your mat. And from here, we're gonna just straighten our spine, push our elbows into our knees, open up those hips, and gently come out of this, bringing the right hand back, left hand back, both feet out in front of you. Give them a little massage. Good work. And now just kind of move your toes, move your ankles. Become very thankful for our feet. We hold a lot of tension in our feet. Good. So we're going to come into a boat pose, bringing our knees. Well, you want to make sure your hips are firmly on the mat before we come into this pose, that your spine is straight, knees bent just a little bit, and just bring your ankles up off the mat. Very, very little increments. If this is okay, this is okay. Whatever works for you. And you're going to balance using your core. So the most important part is our core right here. We're just going to gently release our hands, right? And use your core, gaze at the space between your toes. Tighten that core, breathe in for 3 breaths. Breathe 3 breaths out. Now you're just going to exhale and grab your knees and give yourself a hug. We're going to do that again, exhaling out. Now from the knees being bent, see if you can straighten them just a little bit. You're going to bring your hands out to the sides of the body. And now we're gently going to bring our legs and our back down on the mat. So you take your time here depending on how much you'd like to work your core. Keeping the hands extended, the legs extended. Gently shake, shake, shake. Exhale, release, bringing the legs down to your mat. Hands relaxed on the mat. In a few moments, we're going to bend our knees into our chest and give ourselves a back massage. But just take a moment here, feeling that release. Good. Bend both knees into your chest. Rock side to side like windshield wipers. And this is how you massage your back. We're going to keep the right knee bent. Exhale and release the left leg out straight, bringing the left heel to your mat. Good. And we're going to switch. Extend the right leg, bring the left knee into your chest. Both knees into your chest. Place the right hand on the outside of the right knee. The left hand on the outside of your right knee. Right hand extended straight out, palm facing down. We're going to twist both knees on to the left side of our body, gazing up and over your right shoulder, gazing at your fingertips for a stretch, breathing into your lower back. Again, relaxing the top half of the body, softening the muscles in your face and on your jaw. And gently come back up to center, both knees. And switch sides. Right hand goes on the outside of the left leg and the left hand extended out straight, breathing in and out. Keeping the left shoulder on your mat. So if it lifts off the mat, just bring your knees up a little bit, making sure that the left shoulder is flat on your mat. Take 2 more deep breaths into your lower back. Good. Gently come back up to center, bringing both knees in and straightening your legs, the soles of your feet facing the sky. Good work. Now here again, if you're able, just kind of move your wrists and your toes, spread your toes out. And now we're going to bend our knees into our rib cage. So the left knee comes into the left side of the body, the right knee into the right side of your body, and you're going to reach for your heels or your shins or maybe your toes, placing your hands on the outside of your foot. See whatever works for you. What's most important is that you are bending those knees into those rib cages to open up that space. Breathing into your belly, expand. You can have a little fun here, rock side to side. You know, this is happy babies, so pretend we're happy babies and just have fun. If you want to extend one leg out, one leg in. Take 3 more breaths, breathing into your belly, feeling your belly expand against your legs on your inhale. Exhale, the belly contracts. And release, bringing the soles of the feet together in front of you while melting your knees. So a reverse butterfly. Bring the left hand to the heart, the right hand to the belly. And take a moment to relax your shoulder blades and your hips. Readjust if you need to. And allow those knees to fall open. Breathing down to the base of your spine. Exhaling out. Bringing that belly button back. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. That's the breath. Take 2 more breaths. Slow and deep inhale. Long exhales out. On your second exhale, go ahead and bring your knees together, facing the soles of the feet close to the body. Bringing those hips up off the mat. Gently bringing the shoulder blades together underneath you, coming into a bridge pose. Interlacing your fingers if it feels right. If not, you can kind of hold yourself up a little bit if you need it. But trust that your shoulder blades are going to protect you, and bring your hands closer to your heels. Pushing those hips up, squeezing at the glutes. Really opening up the body. For 3 breaths, squeeze those knees as if you're squeezing a block. Push those hips up, relax your neck, soften the muscles on your face. Breathe into this bridge pose for 2 more breaths. We'll gently release the hands, bring the hands down, hips down, give yourself a big hug, chin to your forehead, forehead to your chin, your knees. Squeeze it all the way in. Thank yourself for arriving to this practice today. And release, come into your Shavasana, bringing the right knee, the right heel to the right side of the mat and the left heel to the left side of the mat. Gently lifting your left leg, exhaling, that left leg comes down, nice and plotted where it needs to be. The right leg, gently lift that up off the mat, and then exhale, bring it back down. Do the same thing with your arms. So we're just reaching out and then dropping again. Now is the time to relax your entire body, bringing the awareness to your feet, bringing your foot into a nice, relaxed space. Yes, get comfortable in your Shavasana. You're gonna relax your toes, relax your ankles, relax the heels of your feet, softening the muscles in your legs, all around your knees, releasing the muscles in the inner and the outer thighs, softening your hips, allowing them to just sink into your mat. All of the muscles around your stomach, your lungs, your heart, laying in the Shavasana. It's time to let go and fully relax all the muscles around your chest, your heart, the muscles in your shoulders, elbows, wrist fingers, your neck, each and every muscle in your jaw, around your tongue, letting go, releasing any tension around the eyes, muscles all around your forehead, up to your scalp, a full body relaxation as you let go. Observe your Shavasana for a few moments in the here and the now. And gently begin to bring the awareness back to your physical body by taking a deep breath in through the nose, letting that breath come out all through the body, expanding, and exhale, just letting it go. Gently bringing movement to your fingers and to your toes, wiggling them, rotating your wrist in one direction, rotating your ankles in one direction, and in the opposite direction, gently moving your body. And now reaching up with your arms up over your head, bringing those feet together just to stretch. And good. Come back, bring those shoulder blades down. Good work. Now we're going to bring our awareness back to our intention that we began class with. We're going to offer that intention out, as most times when we give things away, it's when things actually fall into place. So it's not our job to control it. It's our time to release it, offer it, and let it come back in its own shape, way, or form. Now we're going to rub our hands together and create some warmth, ladies. You're so powerful. Now with these warm hands, I want you to place them in a space. Place these warm hands on a place where you need it the most, right? So whether it's your head, your eyes, your heart, your belly, your leg, whatever it may be, I want you to get these hands really warm and place them to exactly where you need it. And allow that energy to penetrate from your hands into that space and receive love, receive healing, receive grace, forgiveness as a gift that you have to contribute at any time. And gently bring your hands together in front of your heart. We bring our chin to our chest, our hands to our heart. And take a moment to give thanks for this practice. Give thanks to our ancestors. Give thanks to the sun and to the moon for giving us light and protection. We give thanks to ourselves, most importantly, for showing up to this practice. And we say namaste. Namaste means the light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Thank you so much for practicing with me tonight. I really love the energy. So peaceful. I'm so thankful. How are we feeling? So good, Laurel. Thank you for being Zen with me. Namaste.
Namaste. It was so relaxing. I feel so good.
Oh, good, Core. You are so inspiring. I tell